Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new, episode 32 of the career mode. We got the middle part of the big block season here. We got Elm Creek, Limaland, Grant Park, and Kokomo to finish it out. We have the points lead right now. We got 7th at the showcase, 2nd at Sterling. We won Fairbury, and we got 2nd at Kokomo. So we got a little bit of a points lead here. We almost have enough money to get the suspension part here and upgrade it some. It might take 2 races to be able to do that, because what race are we going to? Elm Creek is only 3K to win. Very small payout race, but we do have our sponsor now finally, and our goal is to win this race, so definitely need to do that. So hopefully we can do that here at Elm Creek. Alright, barely got the goal in practice. If that was when I rubbed up against the car, kind of got a little bit of a speed boost. Other than that, I've ran a 7, so I haven't ran that time myself, and qualifying wants us to get under a 10.4, which is not going to happen at all. We're probably going to start pretty deep in the pack. Well, actually, it's only a 30 car field, I'm pretty sure, but probably going to start kind of deep in the field, honestly. We have qualified around like 13th to 15th every race for the most part, but gonna see what we could do here. 10.8, that's kind of around where I ran in practice anyways myself. Usually in the A main we pick up some time to the AIs, but that was a little bit better of a lap. 11th, okay, not too bad. I thought with the pole under a 10.4 we'd be further back, honestly. Who did get the pole here? It's gonna be Brian up front. Paul's here as well, which is very shocking. I'm confused by that because he's a regional guy. Are there 40 cars here, or is it only 30? Nope, there's still 40 here. Okay, that is kind of shocking to me though, that the 3K race Paul is here for that. That's just confusing altogether for me. But we have some work to do here in the heat races and the A main to try to get towards the front. Hopefully we can by the end of it, so we can get our sponsor goal of a win. We got Abby in front of us. I think Jones, yeah, Jones is in 2nd. I can kind of rub up against these cars and get a little bit of a boost off the corner. It's really weird how it works, but you can kind of cheat the system a little bit. And the bottom's definitely the fastest way for me around here. Like, throw it in, try to slide up off on exit. Try not to completely dump Abby, though. I think we're in heat number 3, I want to say. So if somehow I could throw a slider on Abby, I will. Hope we do. Not clear, but I'll take it. If I get straight lined, I would not be shocked, but hey, we got to the lead, which is huge. Right now, we're in the qualifying dash. Top 2 make it to the qualifying dash. 2 laps to go here. They definitely messed up some. I messed up into that corner, but we're fine. Solid laps, though. I'm happy about this. Solid for me, at least. Not for, like, the qualifying time or anything. But this gives me some hope now in the race and everything, because we'll be in the qualifying dash. Hopefully we could win that thing. That'd be great. We are going to be starting 3rd in the qualifying dash, which is great. I'm happy we're going to be on the bottom for that. I think Jones actually ended up getting up to 2nd, which is shocking. Yeah, he did. Abby's not up back there. So we got Brian and Paul in front of us. And Ricky Cox to our outside. That was a terrible turn 1. My bad, Paul. I completely screwed over Cox too. That was really bad. I just got way too sideways first corner. Jones is already working his way up. I'm kind of shocked he made it in here. I thought Abby was going to be in 2nd for sure. She must have really screwed up the last few laps. Oh, Jesus. Don't straight line him. All right, we're good. I got into 2nd place up there, and it like shot me left. I was not ready for that. Getting into the Paul again. There's a lot of beating and banging here. How's our car doing? 88%. It's not doing great, to be fair. Only got a couple laps left. We have fallen back some, but that's all right. We're still going to be starting a lot better than we did in qualifying, so I'm happy about that. Maybe we can gain a spot or 2 out of it by the end. Getting on the outside a little bit too much, but diving it down on the inside, trying to get these spots. 1 lap left. Check up Jones there. He's going to get to our inside. Try to cross him back over. Oh, he goes way low. We're going to get 4th. I'll take it. Starting on the outside may be rough, but might be able to make it work. We'll see. Fighting for every position. Did Jones fall back even further? No, he got 5th. Okay. That was a little weird of a thing that happened, though. He got down to the bottom and, like, almost stopped him. It was weird. But starting 4th here, at least we're towards the front. I'm happy about that. These 15 laps are going to go by in the blink of an eye. So we need to make moves early and often. If we're going to get up there, I'm getting in the back of Murphy, and then I think Murphy got spun. Yep, he did. So my bad, Murphy. He fell back to 6th for that. He started in 3rd. He did nothing wrong. I just ran to the back of him, and then Jones spun him. But we got the 2nd. I might be able to cross over Ramirez here going in turn 1. No, they got a terrible start. Try to stick to the outside. Try to keep it straight if we can. Wanted to try to cross down there. Oh, Bell, we're stuck. Trying to ride that middle. Jeez, the slightest bit of contact with the right front sends you left. It's so weird. Like, the contact is very odd in these at this track. Oh, I'm getting way too sideways on entry. Getting way outside on the straight. We're fine though, keeping up our speed. Need a right rear rather than right front. Because right rearing is okay. Try to cross him back over. No, he sticks to the bottom. Trying to get that inside. Almost getting hooked for it. All right, these lap cars are going to mean a big difference though for me trying to catch Brian in first. Still having a really good points day, which I'm happy with. Ramirez is 2nd in points, I believe. If I remember correctly. Lap cars, please move. Try not to get into you. But you should be running outside if you can. Ramirez is getting away. Oh, that's my bad. I was way too high on the straight. Sliding up a whole bunch there. I realized I didn't have the relative up because I wanted to see if that was a lap car or not. That was to our inside. I don't think it was. I think it was Bell. Where is Ramirez? Oh, he's way up there. Yeah, we're not catching him in the last couple laps unless there's a caution. But the cautions haven't been great for me anyways. I'm just absolutely sending it into these corners. Getting super sideways. But hell, I'll take 2nd. We have a good points day here. Car is definitely a little beat up, 80%. But kind of figure that coming into this tiny track, it always happens. We're going to have 1 lap left though here. I'm lucky I'm not spinning out with how reckless I'm throwing it into 3 and 4. 3 and 4, I'm getting so sideways. All right, take it nice and easy. Come home 2nd. Don't damage the car anymore. I think every single side was at least yellow. And maybe not the left side. Actually, the left side might have been. I might have came down some people early, but that was kind of a rough race for us in a way. It was kind of crazy overall, but we're still going to have a good points lead. Brian only got 4 points on us there, which isn't too bad. I think that's his 2nd win on the season. It sure is. He's the only one with 2 wins so far, and we have a 20-point lead right now, just about midway through the season. That sponsor payout is very nice, especially for this race, because that race was not worth 2,700. It was worth a lot more than that because we were beating and banging everywhere, but hopefully our stuff's not too worn out. Let's go see. All right, everything didn't get down to the yellow at least. We didn't hit the sponsor goal of a win. We got 2nd, tried our hardest for it, but didn't quite make it. So I'll take 2nd at Elm though. That could have been a lot worse for us, but Limaland should be great for us as long as we can miss those tires down at the bottom. One race, I'm going for win, especially at Limaland. We've been great there since it came out, and we should do pretty well here. 6,000 to win it. Hopefully we can do that because we do have the money to get this, but there's not really much money to put into it after that. We would just like are under able to get that #1 upgrade up the top. So I'm going to get that after Limaland. So let's see how we do here. All right, I did a bunch of laps, like 10, 15 laps straight trying to get that 342. I kept getting in the low 4s over and over. So that's basically what I'm going to run for qualifying here. It wants to get a 12.05. That's not happening. Probably going to run like a mid to low 4, I would imagine. And it didn't matter if I ran top, bottom, bottom, top, top, bottom. I was getting the same time pretty much regardless. So we just got to watch out for these tires and just have a smooth lap mainly. I think we'll be pretty good to go. Probably qualify around the top 10 because that's where we have been most races. There's a 397, still like half a tenth off of what the practice time was, but that's the fastest I've ran so far. Just had a little bit smoother of a lap than we did in practice, I guess. Second lap was a 3:74. Okay, we got a little bit faster there the second lap, which I'm shocked by. I thought the first lap would be a little faster because we had a run-in, but getting ninth. We're in heat number 1. That is huge. Who is on pole? Abby's up there on pole. Brian is in third. Let's see if we could try to win our heat. Honestly, that would be massive. Harry's in second here in our heat. We got Ricky Cox to our outside once again. We're always around him. It seems like every heat he's in with us. Slide up on Harry there, just barely making it. Abby's up in first. She qualified on pole. Let's see if we can try to get her here by the end of the heat. Need to get back down to the bottom though. That's going to help us out a little bit. Still starting or finishing second here would be good because we would make it to the qualifying dash at least, but she messed up there in 3 and 4. We're in a little too high. She had a good exit there. 3 and 4 is a little bit different of a line than 1 and 2. It's weird. Like 1 and 2, I can kind of be aggressive, get to the bottom. Oh, that's gonna be a tire. Oh, we barely missed the tire. Oh, I'm into her. I'm into her. Whoops, sorry. I thought I was hitting tire there too, though. But you can kind of get in low and be aggressive. 3 and 4, you kind of need to arc out and then come down. It's a weird line. I'm getting very close to these tires down here, and it's dangerous. It's dangerous down there for sure. I didn't hit one of them in practice. I would imagine it'd be like in the UMPs and stuff. You hit it, it's just gonna stop you and flip you around basically. She is ripping the top now. Might give us an opening off of 4. No, she's gonna get it. At least we got second. We'll be in the qualifying dash. We'll be starting 5th, which is solid. Hopefully we can get some more spots out of that as well. Get our best starting spot we can for Limaland here. Ramirez should be right in front of us. He is. I think that's Bell in 4th. Jones, I think, in 2nd. Oh, Murphy's in 4th. Bell has like the same looking paint scheme, which I think she's behind us. Oh, don't get into me. That was close. I don't know who that was. Tommy Richardson? Okay, we got the 4th though. That's nice. Got in front of Murphy for him running the outside. Jones is running the outside. Ramirez got up into the lead. Jones aggressive to the inside, almost getting into Abby. Try to hold this line if we can. They're fighting hard for second. Jones is really fast right now. I can see him getting to the lead here. He's being real aggressive to the inside. It's gonna be tire. Oh, yep, there's a tire. That got us in the air a little bit. It didn't completely stop us though. I thought it would just like come to a dead halt, but it did not. I know the late models do that because they have such a low front end, like just flat to the floor. You'll just come to a dead stop in the late models hitting them. Street stocks, I can slide right over it. Sprint cars, you'll go flipping. Late models, you come to a stop. UMPs, you kind of come to a stop, but not as bad. You kind of bounce up, I guess, kind of like these big blocks, which is nice. So we're going to be starting 4th in the A main. That's pretty solid. Slowly working our way up. We weren't that far away from first either, so hopefully we can catch Ramirez and get by all these guys in front of us for the win here in this A main. Because if not, we're going to be struggling a little bit, and Ramirez is slowly catching us on points if he wins again. Hopefully we can get up there though. I'm really hoping we can. Throw it down low on Abby. No, not quite. Barely get into her. Jones is outside. We're almost 3 wide off of turn 2. Abby runs high. Probably gonna be able to slide up in front of. Oh, nope, she had a huge run. I was gonna try to slide up there. Oh, Ramirez, why are you going so slow in 1 and 2? I was gonna throw a slider there on Abby to try to check her up, because she's being very fast off these corners. I'm in the wall like an idiot. Oh, Ramirez, why are you so slow going into turn 1? I don't understand. Oh, she is sending it on our inside. I don't blame her. I've done some bad things. Oh, she goes back outside. I was going to cross down anyways, but she ran outside. Oh, what a run. Try to throw a slider here to block that run. She came low with us. All right, let's try to catch Brian here. Oh, she's sending it on the inside again. She is very fast right now, and it's scaring me. Ramirez may not be the one we need to worry about. It's her right now in this race. Oh, why did you come to a stop in the middle of the corner? You had such a run. I don't understand. I'm gonna try to check up your momentum again. Stop trying to send it to my inside, please. Because, like, I'm running this terrible line through these corners because I'm having a terrible line on entry trying to block her from completely sending it into these corners. But we need to just run like we were in qualifying. But finally catching some lap traffic. Lap 8 to 9. Going on lap 9 now. We'll see if they put up any fight on Ramirez. Maybe check them up some. They're kind of boxing them in right there. Might hurt him some, but might hurt us some if we catch him in a bad spot. That was lucky that he slid up. I'm hoping they check up Ramirez some, though. We have pulled away from Abby some, which is great. Oh, lap cars getting together. Brown and somebody else. I clipped them. Just barely, but we're fine. Please run high. I'll make them run high by getting inside. Ramirez, come back here. It's going to be like this all year, isn't it? Where we're trying to either chase him down or he's going to chase us down. Hopefully the suspension part's going to help us out because we are battling for these wins, but we're not like competing for them, I would say. We got one in this season so far. We've gotten 3 second places, but really the second places we've gotten haven't been too close to wins, I would say. Like Elm Creek last week wasn't too close to a win. I can't quite remember the other ones, but I feel like we weren't that close to winning them. The one we did win was a good victory for us. I think we got lucky at the first race of the season to get up to second also with the late race caution. Abby is starting to catch us again. Ramirez caught him in a bad spot on the exit. But Abby is absolutely flying right now. I ran too high there. That was a bad entry. Don't stop. Why are you going low, Reynolds? Why didn't you go high? Now we're almost 3 wide with a lap car. We get single filed out. Erickson, why do you run low now? These lap cars are selling the race for me. They're literally getting paid off by Brian. 100% they're getting paid off. Oh, lap car got into Brian. Never mind. This one's not. I'm going to take advantage of this. Thank you, Thompson. Run high, Thompson. Try to check up Brian. Oh, I slid up way too much. Oh, we still got him. Let's go. 6 laps to go. I thought these lap cars were working for him until Thompson's on our side. Thank you very much. Such a stressful one. Did not think we were going to catch him with the way these lap cars were dealing with us. About lapping up to 15th now. The guys are 3 wide in front of us. I see him almost hitting. Jeez, I thought they were going to wreck there. I do not want a caution right now. Even though we'd probably be good off of a restart. Oh, Ramirez is falling back. Jones is up to second. Where did he come from? What is going on in front of me with these lap cars? They're 3 wide everywhere. They're all over the place. 3 laps to go. Because we're catching like a bunch of different kind of lap cars. Like some slow ones, some decently fast ones. And they're going wild. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Where do we go? Try not to run up into these yellow cars right. All right. We managed those lap cars somehow. We gotta not hit these tires. Jones is catching us. He is very quick right now. But we got 1 lap left. I am shocked on the turnout of the end of this race. Like the second half of the race, like the last 8 laps were absolutely nuts. Got by Jesse there. We lapped up to 12th. Nice. That was a stressful one. That was a hard-earned win. Jeez. I need to go back, take a picture somewhere in that race, but that was a hell of a win. And Ramirez got 3rd, so we're going to gain our points back that we lost last race and 2 more. That's great. Well, that was one hell of a race, I have to say myself, but that's going to be great for our money. We're going to be able to get that new suspension and probably a couple parts for it, which is great. Let's go look at the season standings. We got what? Almost 30-point lead over him. Honestly, it's very close. We got 26-point lead. That's not too bad at all. We got 2 wins with Ramirez now. Abby's got 1. And then I think there's a regional guy that has 1 as well. I want to say, where are they at? Yeah, Anthony in 52nd back there. I think he won Eldora. So they were flying at Eldora. It was crazy. But let's see how much money we end up getting. Probably almost like 9K. No, it's gonna be like 8.5. That's not bad at all, honestly, because we were like $3,000 over, and now we'll probably be able to get maybe all the upgrades. Let's see. And we got some stuff worn out, so we actually probably need to... Oh, and we got our sponsor goal. Nice. That's actually really helpful. Probably need to repair those first. And then we got Grant Park too. That's going to be a good race for us. Top 5 for sure. No doubt about it. Let's actually repair these first so I know what kind of money we have left. Engine might be a little expensive. No, actually the tires are the most expensive, probably because they're level 3. But let's get this 35.6 thousand. We got $13,000 left over. Not gonna be able to get everything. I'm gonna be able to get 2 out of the 3, which isn't too bad. Hopefully after Grant Park, which actually is Grant Park, I think 5,000 to win. Is it? Yeah, it's 5,000 to win. If we could win, we can get the other part after this race, which would be really helpful. So I really hope we can. But that fully repaired their suspension as well. Hopefully that doesn't hurt too much on the durability for one race. That is 1.4 durability. The other ones are the durability. The second one's more performance. The other 2 are more durability. So we should be good there. But let's get on to Grant Park. Hopefully we could win this one. All right, after all that time, I was doing practice. Our practice score was a 15 flat. I got a 15.02. That was the quickest I got down to. I'm so mad we couldn't hit it because that was like $400 or something that I'm missing out on, but that's unfortunate. Definitely not going to hit it in qualifying. There's no way in hell, but probably be starting around like 10th or so, I would imagine. For some reason, this like outside middle line, like it's weird. It's not all the way to the outside, but only in 3 and 4 is fast. Bottom in 1 and 2, and then that like outside kind of cut off turn 4 down the track has been fast for me. Kind of run up here and then cut off on the bottom right here. That was kind of a little bit too sideways. 14.9. Of course we get it in qualifying. Why wouldn't we? Oh my god, that's so frustrating. But at least got a little faster there. Be a little bit better of a spot. That was a better 3 and 4, but I feel like we don't have enough, like as much speed. 15.075 on the second lap, so that's not terrible, but we qualify 11th. That'll be heat 3 starting 3rd once again. We always qualify right around there. Who got pole? CG, Paul is up there. They're both regional drivers, so don't need to worry about them too much. We only need to worry about Brian, who's back in 7th, honestly. So that's not bad. He's actually in our heat. That would be big if I could beat him and send him to just the A main. He won't be in the qualifying dash. Like, if I could send him to not be in the qualifying dash, it'd be best for us. So we can try to gain some more spots or positions on him for the A main start and just the overall points. Try to slide up here, get in front of him. I was trying to let Abby by without nailing the side of her, but get in front of Brian to slow up his momentum for sure. I think we'll do all right in the A main. I think we can get to that top 5, which is our goal. Damn, we're at a 14.956 there, running the bottom both quarters, so I think it's starting to come in a little bit better on the bottom now for us, because we did just run our quickest lap. 15.021. I'm trying to pay attention to somewhat of the lap times, see what it's like. Brian's still in 3rd, but that's fine. At least we're in 2nd. I'm happy about that. Abby messed up that corner. We caught her a little bit. 9.47. Let's go to this high side in 3 and 4, see what happens. As she runs like middle in 3 and 4, that's going to slow her up a lot actually. 15.030. So we're going to be able to move on to the qualifying dash, which is great. We'll be starting, I think, 7th? Something like that. And what was this time? A 15.023. So we got 2nd there. We'll move on to the qualifying dash, but it's huge that Brian's not making it there. I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy about that, because that's going to mean he's going to start back in 11th for the A main. And we're definitely starting in front of him, so I'm very happy about that. Abby's going to be starting a lot better than him as well for their points battle. I didn't pay attention to how far off on points Abby is from Brian. We'll see after this race. And I can do kind of the math on where she was before the race after this one. We got a couple regional drivers here though, CG and Paul, which we've raced before. We're up to 5th. Paul's got that outside rolling really well right now. As long as I don't slide up too hard into anybody. Oh, I almost turned Abby there. I was close, but got in front of Paul. Try to get that left front down there just under that white line. That seems best for us. That's how I got both tires down there. Oh, geez, we about went flipping. Don't know how we didn't, honestly. I really thought we were going to. That was scary. Got Harry here to our outside. It's a hairy situation. Paul's gotten in front of him now. They're fighting pretty hard behind us. We've gotten up to 4th, which is great. I'm happy about that. Getting way down there. Don't know if there's really much grip down there. It kind of worked in the 305s when we ran there, but I don't know if it's going to work in these cars or not. With a lot more horsepower and maybe just spinning the tires down there too much. The 987 wasn't bad. So maybe it does work a little bit. I know it worked in the 305s. Maybe if I just like do a little bit of throttle control through it, it works. This last lap was a 969. Nice. But we'll be starting 4th in the A main. That is awesome. Really fighting for these spots in this one. Like, this episode is just fighting for these spots, grinding at each one. Really, Limaland was huge for us. I'm very happy about that. But let's see if we can do anything here. Might be able to get up to 2nd here in the first corner. Abby's gonna go back low though. Or no, that's Paul. Paul followed us right on through. I just saw the red car and thought it was Abby at first, but she's like more gray and red. But I'm up here with 2 regional drivers. They're getting together some. Wonder if they're a little bit of a rival since they come and race down here a lot. Paul's definitely raced down here more than CG. I think this is CG's 3rd race of the season. Paul's maybe 4th or 5th. I want to say 4th. But trying to keep up with these guys the best we can. We only got a top 5 goal, so we should be good to go in that department for our sponsorship. But I want to try to get as much money as we can because I want to win this so we can get that last part of the suspension for the showcase. Because the showcase, Kokomo, I believe it's Kokomo, will be really good for us. I think we got 2nd there to start the year. And we're going to have an upgraded suspension at this point. So hopefully we can win that thing. But it's going to be a showcase, so there's going to be a lot of regional drivers there. Top 5 would be great for us. Yeah, Paul's sort of pulling away. CG is getting that top ripping. Now Paul goes up there to try to block him. I have Ned Hill chasing me down. Abby's back in 5th. But I am enjoying these cars so far. I really haven't ran a whole lot of races. Mainly just the one at Lucas Oil when that came out, and then these career races so far, and I'm really enjoying them. They race a little bit like the UMPs, but with more torque down on them, and they feel just heavier in the center just because they're like a shorter car, so they like to slide a lot more. So you just got to be a little bit more careful with the throttle. But they're a lot of fun. I love these cars in the UMPs. They've been a ton of fun for me. But I need to figure out what we're doing after this season. I don't know if we should go straight into the regionals with these, or if we should go to the regionals in the 305s, try to like get up some money so we could upgrade this car some more for the regionals, or I don't know how much the street stock is built up, honestly. We haven't ran the street stocks in quite some time, so I don't quite remember where we're at on the car there. Oh, the lap car and Paul get together. That checked up CG a whole lot. Barnes up there. I wonder if they're related to Abby Barnes or not. I don't know what the first name of this Barnes is, but I don't know if they're brother, sister, mother, father, related to them in any way. It's just the same last name. But there's a lot of the same last names in racing. Barnes is kind of a, I would say, a common last name in a way. Not super common, but not like a Johnson or what's another one? Williams. Those are very common last names, I would say, for sports in general. But Barnes isn't like completely out of the nowhere one. But I'm not sure if they're related or not. We will really never know, actually. But I think the win is out of the question first, unless there's a caution here in the last 2 laps. Anything could happen, but we've gotten 3rd, kind of locked up. Abby got up to 4th, though. She's chasing us down pretty quick, so wouldn't say we locked up 3rd. She's been very quick, but she's going to gain some points on Paul, or not Paul, Brian this race, Ramirez. But we are gonna come home here in third, so that'll be decent. Maybe we get like 4K from the race. Actually, no, we get the sponsor money too. We will be able to upgrade that suspension after this race. Forgot all about the sponsor money. I was just thinking straight up purse prize. But we get third, only behind the 2 regional drivers, which is great for our points day. Basically, we got first out of the normal drivers. Two for Abby, and then we got, what, 14 on Brian there. That is huge. I didn't look at the full-time stats. That's on me. I meant to click this X button, but I did not. But we get 6,600 there. Let's go upgrade our suspension and look at the points, because I forgot to do that. All right, got one of the 2 sponsor goals. We just need to get a top 5 here at Kokomo in the showcase, and that would be great for us there. But let's go upgrade the suspension part here. Now we got that fully upgraded. That's amazing. This car is going to be definitely better with that this week, because we got second to start out the year. I think we was a little lucky doing that with a caution, but points wise, Brian is only 8 points above Abby there. Wow, that's getting really close. Where is Paul? Because I know he's ran a decent amount and he's always really high up there. He's 32nd in points and with a win now, so he's doing decent for not racing all year, but we have a decent points lead now. Very happy about that. 24 laps here at Kokomo. We'll probably get a new contract after this, because we only need to get a top 25. We'll get in the showcase for sure. Hopefully we can get a top 5 to get the sponsorship bonus for being perfect in 2 races, but 9,000 to win. That'd be great if we could, but I'm just gonna do the best we can with all these regional drivers. All right, it only took 1 lap to get our goal time for practice, so that's a really good sign. Our goal time was actually something slower than we ran in the first race of the season anyways, so we should qualify pretty decent here, honestly, because we're only going to be like a couple tenths off, and when we've been like 3 or 4, we're still top 10, so. But with these regional drivers, it might be a little bit tighter overall. So let's see how we can do if I don't hit the wall. That'd be great. Decent 1 and 2 there. I don't know if that wall tap to start the lap's going to really hurt us that much. We'll see. Kind of ran a little wide there in 3 and 4. 396. I think we could have been a low 3 if I would have hit 3 and 4 right. Let's see if we get a little bit better. Okay, that was a much better 3 and 4 on that lap. And we got a 297. Nice. And that still put us 10th. Damn. No matter what, I'm getting around like 9th to 11th regardless, but we're gonna be heat number 4 starting second. At least we're gonna be in second. We out-qualified TG and Paul. Wow, we actually did a really good qualifying there, because our 396 would have put us back in 14th or 13th really, because everybody would have been up 1 higher. But Abby's right in front of us, and then a whole bunch of regional drivers pretty much. So Abby, myself, and then I would say Brian, and then back to 14th is just regional drivers, and only 3 of us are full-time drivers there. So that's pretty solid. But we're going to be starting second here. Top 2 do make it to the qualifying dash. Not sure who the 215 is. We'll see in a second. It looks like Gage on the side, but it's a Pearson. That's an awesome last name for racing. Adam Pearson. We got Samantha Bell in here, who she's been really fast a lot. But I do need to beat her so I can get in the qualifying dash. I don't want to lose out on the top 10 at least. Trying our best right here to get back in front of her. I want to get down to the bottom, damn it. I've been stuck on the outside since the start, because I ran high for Pearson in the first corner to not, because I didn't have the room to cross him over, I think. Now we got in front of Bell. I threw that thing in way too sideways in 1. Might have slowed up a little bit too much. No, we got a lead on her now. All right, let's see if we can try to catch Adam here in the last couple laps. He's ripping the top, though, and having huge runs off these corners. Didn't turn in early enough. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at 3 and 4. I just need to not hit that tire in the A main. I need to turn in earlier for 1 and 2 than I do 3 and 4. And that will help us out a lot. What we ran? A 12.340. What was this lap? A 460. So the last lap wasn't great, but still got second. We'll be starting back in 10th, it seems, for the qualifying dash. Hopefully we can gain some spots there. That'd be really nice. We'll see how this goes, though. We'll be back on the outside, but we're at like the back of the field anyways for this. This is going to be a tough one to get a top 5, though. Okay, got a good crossover there on Abby, kind of, but she ran the bottom. Able to slide up there. Already up to like 8th. That was nice. That was a good turn 1. Didn't even run anybody over either. Slide up in front of them. Check up their momentum. These guys are going to hate me before I even get to the regionals the way I drive, but I haven't actually gotten into them, shockingly. I'm just like throwing sliders and really checking up their momentum. Okay, we got in front of Pearson, who won our heat. That's huge. He started in 4th from winning our heat, and he's back in 5th to 6th now. Definitely raced around Sears earlier in the year when we had the first showcase, which I think was Eldora, wasn't it? Something like that. I think it was Eldora. I think we were around Sears in that race, because I remember his name and car. But we're up to 5th right now, which is huge. That's awesome. If we can gain one more spot out of it, it'd be great, and then we could potentially be in 3rd going into the first corner. We got 1 lap left here. Hell of a drive up to 5th, though. I'll take it. 10th to 5th. I really thought getting a top 5 was going to be rough in the A-main, but we got up here in the heat, the qualifying dash, so that's really huge. We might have a chance at like a top 3-ish here in the A-main, potentially the win if we run well enough. But I think it's going to be really hard to catch up to Peter up front. I think he actually won a race early in the year. I recognize the name. Anthony definitely won earlier in the season as well. But we need to get a top 5 for our sponsorship. That's the main thing. Hopefully we can get a good jump here. Don't run too high. Okay, nobody got to our inside. That's what I was worried about. I kind of slid up a little bit too much from 1 and 2. They were almost too wide outside of me. And 3 and 4, I'm getting into Decker. Sorry. Maybe be able to slide up off of 4, check up his momentum. We're up to 4th. Anthony ran a little high, able to get to the inside of him, but he's very fast. His car is like all over the place, it looks like, though. Missed this tire, able to get to the inside of Sears. Up in 3rd now. I had to check up really hard to not run over Sears there. Really bad exit off of 2. Try to gain some momentum, though. Oh, I'm in the back of Sears a little bit. Able to get side by side with him into 1. That's 2nd place. All right, come here, Peter. I'm sideways down the entire backstretch trying to turn for the corner all the way back then. That was a terrible corner. Anthony had a huge run off that top. Don't hit the tire. Oh, wow. I thought I was hitting that. That was close. That was super tight to the tire. That was kind of crazy. I am very shocked about that, to be honest. I thought I was hitting it with my left rear, but I was sending it and hoping it stuck, and it did. Because I definitely have hit the tires here a whole bunch in other series. CG is... I keep saying CJ, don't I? It's CG. CG is back here at last? What the hell happened to him? I'm very confused. I keep thinking his last name is Money, too. I want to change his name to CJ Money, because I keep calling him CJ, and I keep thinking the last name is Money every time I see it. So I need to just completely change his name. If that was possible, I would. But Peter is getting through some lap traffic now. Decker got up to 3rd behind us. Oh, might have turned in too early. Nope, we're fine. Gonna sacrifice some speed off the corner being sideways that early. Decker is like right with us. I know there's a lap car right behind us, but he's on the bottom catching us. Murphy, move out the way. You're parking it off of turn 4. Why are you running low? I'm just trying to make the corner at this point. Oh, my eyes itching. All right, Murphy, you're pissing me off now. You're like so slow, and now we're getting past my Decker. God damn it. I was gonna try to duck low on him. That did not happen. I think we were stuck to the back of him, and I didn't even know that. I was like all the way off the gas, and I think I was just stuck on this rear end. Peter is gone at this point. He's at the front of all these lap cars right here. He's that blue car all the way up there. We got back up to 2nd. That was bad on me. I went out way too wide. I didn't know there was a guy on the outside, though. Jones is back here at 18th. Like, these the showcase races with all the regional drivers is huge on points every time. Like, if you can do well in a showcase race, it could change your entire season. Like, if you're struggling in the points, but all of a sudden you get, like, an engine upgrade or something midway through the season, you might have a chance at winning the championship if you, like, go out there and ball out in the showcase. Because like we're second right now, and I could only imagine that like Brian and Abby are like back in the top 10 if they're even in the top 10. And that's a huge points gap. Oh, tire. Oh my god, I'm getting dangerously close to these tires. But we are fighting for every position right now. I'm shocked we're in second. I'm just so happy about that. I don't know how I haven't hit the tire, to be fair. Decker is on the outside lane, I want to say. No, he's on the inside behind us. The guy on the outside is ripping it, though. He is very quick up there. I ran up top for some reason. I think I was mirror driving too much there. Peter is so fast. I don't know how we're never going to catch him unless there's a caution. Don't know how we're holding off Decker, to be fair. But what a freaking race this has been. 4 laps to go. Can we hold off second here? Peter's 3 seconds ahead of us. We got half a second lead over Decker. 3 laps to go. We just got to not hit one of these tires. That was a terrible turn one. I turned in way too early there. What has been our fastest lap this race? 2:48, honestly. That's not bad. That's the fastest we've ran so far ever in these cars, so that's pretty good. Oh, there's a wreck. Peter got wrecked. Can we get in front of him? Oh, dang it. I think Billy ran into Peter. The lap car just wrecked Peter. I don't know how much damage he has, but we may have a shot here. It's going to be like a green-white checkered. I need to try to cross him over going into turn 1. Come on, Peter. Run high for me. Decker, don't get inside of me. Oh, Decker got inside. Oh, I dumped Decker. Oh, and we're coming to a stop. No, we're back in 5th. Damn it. Why did he like just park it going into 3? Damn it. That is not what I wanted. I ran too high in turn 1 though. That's all me. I should have been back in this situation. Like I should have been side by side with Peter coming off turn 2 and been just fine. Ran too high there once again. Green, white, checkered here. Hopefully we can get some of these spots back. Oh my god, everybody ran high. Why did everybody run high? We're back up to second. I'm thoroughly shocked by that. Just got to stop Decker's momentum. And final corner. Peter's up top, but we're still going to finish second. I'll take that. We got lucky. Oh, we got very lucky. How did we pass like 3 people in one corner? That was nuts. But Peter got just dumped by a lap car, and that was weird, but we got lucky to get back up to second. I should have freaking won it, though. I screwed up turn 1 and ran a little high. Decker got inside of us and then parked it and going into 3. And then, yeah, look at the points difference now. 50-point difference between Ramirez and myself. And because he fell back he finished 9th. Abby finished 11th, so he gained, 4 on her? But I gained, 14 again on Ramirez? That's huge. And then we get 8,100 for second place. That is an amazing day. We get almost 11,000, I think. Hell yeah, let's go. All right, only the tires got worn out. That was kind of lucky. The chassis and engine are going to be next. And we got the perfect bonus for getting the top 5s. I'm very happy about that. Second both times at Kokomo, but one of them being a showcase is amazing. We did very well there. And then we get the new sponsor, the 9 Racing. It's going to probably look pretty good on our scheme. I like that, the way the sponsor looks. Definitely a top 5. We're going for that. Oh yeah, the 9 Racing looks pretty good there. It actually is a good sizing and everything too. Repair these tires. We're at $20,000. We have a huge points lead, 54-point lead with only a few races left. Eldora was earlier in the year. And how did we do at the showcase? 7th. And we were only behind the full-time, not the full-time, the regional drivers. The first regular one was 12th in Brian, and then Abby was 13th. So if none of those guys show up, which probably CG and Paul might as well. Where did Paul finish? 14th. Oh, wow. But we did beat both of them in this race, but they might show up to this race and might put up a fight with us, but we will see how that goes. How many laps was that? That was a 24-lap race. So is this. So that's kind of weird. But we have a 54-point lead over Brian. Almost pretty much locked up the championship at this point. We got Eldora, Prairie View, and Fairbury to finish out the year. Only 3 races left. Damn, 36 laps at Fairbury. I might drop that down a little bit. That's a lot. But pretty much got the championship locked up. We just got to finish out the last 3 races and then figure out what we're going to do for next season. We got $20,000 in the bank right now. Hopefully we can win Eldora. That's 6. Prairie View's only 5, and then Fairbury is 12.5, which is gonna be a lot of fast guys there. So we're gonna do the best we can there. And for parts wise, I don't think we're gonna be able to get a chassis this season. No, 44K. That's a lot for us right now. Not gonna be able to get up to that. What are the next tires? 50,000. Tires are really cheap overall compared to everything else. The next engine is 80K, so that's gonna be rough. So I don't know what we're gonna do for next year. We're going to have to figure it out. Don't know if I'm going to go into the street stocks or 305s and try to do the regional there if those cars are already built up enough to where I think they can win a championship. If not, we might just do like 2 seasons straight of this in the regionals, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out after this season, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the career mode. I'm loving every second of it, every episode, having a blast going through, really grinding up the cars. It makes it a lot of fun for me, so I really enjoy it. So hopefully you guys are too. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.